Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 270 of the Level Up program and day number 110 of the Brown Belt. If you're new to the program, this is all about my shooting the dice at the craps table and practicing on a daily basis, as well as practicing a trend-based betting system. You can play along in Crapsee. The code for Crapsee today is A9P2D8. And we're going to be practicing once again our blue collar craps style of play. And in the chat, we got Lou checking in number one today. We have Lazy Dog followed by Kevin Smith. And Uncle Hoku, Dusted One, Darcy, and JR Joel. So good morning to all. We have 13 people watching currently, and we've got 6 people in Crapsee, and we also got George checking in as well. Good morning to everyone. So we're going to continue on today from stick left 1. We're going to do our rhythm rolling again. We're using the 3V, 2V, and the cross 6 dice set. Good morning, Rick S. And I'm going to be setting the dice today, and I'm not going to really explain to everyone why I'm setting them the way I am. I'm going to try to do it the way, though, that George had set up in his last video, in his dice theory video. And my goal here is I'm going to be writing down the dice sets, the results, and I'm going to be analyzing it later. And I'm actually preparing for information and practicing so I can explain better once I get to the black belt level, which is actually coming up pretty soon. I'm actually putting the black belt level program together as we speak. But anyhow, I'll announce what the dice set is, but I'm going to try not to explain the theory behind why I'm doing what I'm doing until I can get it down path and do it without any errors or anything. So George, if you see any errors in it, make sure you put in the chat what you would think it should be. But I'm going to try to guess as we go along. But anyway, we're going to start off with a $10 pass line bet on Crapsee. Good morning, Kevin Smith. I'll tell you what, Kevin, no need to apologize about shooting on any channel. Anytime you get the opportunity to shoot, take that opportunity, because all the practice you can have, as long as you practice on trying to get better mechanics, any practice you can get, it just helps improve everything in the long run. Every one of us have bad shooting days. I've been known to have quite a few in a row. Sometimes I have some really good days in a row, but also a lot of bad ones in a row. And I know George had a tough time last night as well. So, but it happens. It happens. But anyhow, let's go all bet set here. Dice out. 3, 2, 3, 6 is what we're starting with. And I'm going to use the Yuri grip style again today. And the big thing I'm working on is trying to get that middle finger centered on the dice. We'll go dice out. And we got a 6-2. That would be the Duracell 8. Go and support free live craps. So we got that entering KPI. That's good. So 8 will be our first point. And I'm going to write this down so I can analyze it later. And again, I'm trying to refrain from explaining to everyone why I'm doing what I'm doing. But we're going to switch over to the 4-6-4-2 dice set. And for our bets, we're going to go 160 across. And we're going to try to get up to about a $1,150 bankroll today. So that should be a profit of a little bit over $100, which is just roughly about 10% of what my bankroll is. So we have a 10% win goal today. So again, make sure you press that I am ready button when you are ready. So Dustin says never pass the dice. I will say this though, Dustin, I agree to disagree with you on that. It depends on who else is around the table that's shooting and if they're shooting well. And if you're a good shooter but you're having a bad day, it's okay to pass the dice if you want. I know that the last time I went to Joliet, I went for 5 days and I was around some pretty good shooters, so I chose to really not shoot. I think I shot into 5 days. I shot only like 3 or 4 times. So anyhow, let's go on here. 4-6-4-2. George is saying let's go 4-2-4-6. We're just gonna twist those dice out there, and we'll do a quarter turn out. So dice out 4-2-4-6. So let's change that on our notes. 4-2-4-6. Thank you, George. And dice out. Dice did cross on me, and we have the heart 8 square pair. So we buckshotted that point. And silly me, I forgot to put pass line odds on there, so I just lost out on a little bit of money here. I should have put some odds out there, and I forgot to, darn it. So again, we're going to go 3-2-3-6, and we'll turn them out. So we're going to go 3-6-3-2 actually. And again, we're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. All the bets are locked in here, so let's go all bets set here. Dice out. A little bit long on that line zone. We have a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So 6 will be our point. That's our new one here. Oops, 5-1, not 6-1. Don't want to get 6-1 in there. But 5-1 KitchenAid mixer. And Lou in the beginning said he's on his way to the casino, to his local, so that is awesome. And we had the first one, our second we had a 4-4, and then we had a 5-1. So I just got to keep my notes up to date and accurate. And we're going to take that $30 that's on the 6, we're going to move it over to the 8. We'll put $20 in pass line odds, so that way we don't forget it in case we buckshot it again. Again, we're going to take the dice, roll them back towards us. And we're going to go with a 3-1-3-5 dice set. So George is saying that I should switch it back to what I originally had there. 3-5-3-1. There you go. So we got 3-5-3-1. And we're going to call that all bets set. And dice out. So I like having a personal dice coach here, so I can just confirm my thoughts here. And then again, like I said, I'm going to go back tonight, and I'm going to analyze it and see why we're doing what we're doing. So we got 3-6-9, center field 9. So this time we will press our bets up. We'll go across on our presses. So we're going to press 32 across, or 1 unit on each across. Put an extra $5 on the pass line odds. So we've got $30 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 36 on the 8, $25 pass line odds, and that was a 3-6. So the next one's going to be I'm going to try a 5-3-5-6, and that's what George did confirm there. That's good. That's awesome. All bets set, and I got to turn down my volume on my computer because it's dinging at me. Here we go. And we got a 628. That is the Duracell 8 again. Go and support free live craps. Make sure you give that thumbs up where it's deserved. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. And that goes for everybody, not just my channel, please. So we got the 8. That's going to be enough to get us out of the shooter and a little bit of profit on the side. So we're going to go to 64 cross. It's going to be $10 on that 4, 5, 9, and 10, 12 on that 8, $10 pass line bet. And we're going to start trend betting from here now. So we had the 628. Let me mark that down. And we went with a 5356 was the last one. And 628. So sorry guys that I'm taking my sweet time doing these rolls here. I'm trying to mark everything up. So we'll roll those back towards us. We'll go 6 on the inside, 2 on the inside, and 4642. That is confirmed with George. Good. So I got a lot of this down. The quarter turns are what throws me off, and that's the stuff that we're going to try to get down. So once we get to the black belt level, again, like I said, which is coming up very soon, we'll be able to explain it on video and hopefully make it so everybody can do this on a very easy level. Dice out. And we got a 5-4 hard 9 Big Mac. So that is the 9. And we're definitely rolling the inside numbers here, so that is nice. So we're going to take that 9 up to $15. We're just going to press it up 1 unit there. And we had a 5-4 on that one. So we're going to take this dice. Okay, so no quarter turns on the primaries. Okay, thank you, George. So we're going to roll these back. The last one was, so we got our primary, one of our 4s on that. So we'll go 5 and 4. So 1, 5, 1, 4, I believe, is the next one. Good morning, EF. How you doing? So George is saying 6, 5, 6, 4. That one is cross 6s on the top, so 6, 5, 6, 4. And we're going to call that all bet set here. And we'll go dice out. We have $101 brought back to the rack. We got 67 on the table. There's 23 people watching, and we have 10 likes already. I do appreciate the support, everyone. And we got dice out. Dice cross. I mean, again, we got a 1, 4, 5, the horse and buggy, the truck and trailer, according to Crapping Camper. Oh, that was, so it shows us 2, 6. It was actually a 1, 5, everyone. Oh, I'm sorry, 1, 4, 1, 4. Not a 2, 4. So it was a 1, 4. The dice did roll on me. So that was a 5. So we're going to press that 5 up to $15. And let's see if I get this one right here. 2124, I think. So we're going to call that a all bet set with a 2124 dice set. And we'll go all bet set here. Press that button, please. So 5154. How is he getting to that? Because that's the exact opposite. Okay, 5154 is what we're going to. I think I might know what we're doing. Okay, I'll bet set. Face out. Ooh, a little bit long on that, guys. We have another 5-4 hard 9 Big Mac. So that is another nice hit here. And again, we were looking for a window here of, if I took all the money off, we would be at goal right now for the day. But we're going to go 5-4 now. So let's go to $25 on that 9. I'm feeling comfortable with the rolls. So we went the last one with the 5-1, 5-4. We rolled a 5-4-9. This is going to be roll number 9 coming up here. Let's go 5 and a 4, and then if George is doing this right, we're going to go 6-5, 6-4. Okay, good. 6-5, 6-4 is the dice set. And we're going to call that all bet sets. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this little display that we're doing here, trying to figure this out. Again, I am trying to get it down in my brain so I can explain it in blue-collar craps terms as we go forward here. So dice out. And we got a 6-3-9 center field 9. So this is definitely a quality roll that we have going on here, as far as I'm concerned, because we're hitting all box numbers and all the inside numbers. And we've hit so far 4 9s, 3 8s, 1 6, and 1 5, and that's out of 9 rolls. So not bad at all. So we're gonna make that 9 look like $35. Again, we're gonna roll these back. We'll go 6, we'll go 3. And we're gonna go 5, 6, 5, 3. Five, 6, 5, 3, and that'll be all bet set. That's out. And I know that one of the things I need to watch for is one of the 2 dice that are up on top here. And we got 2, 5, 7, and that is a Bruce. So 2, 5, 7, ouch. So we hit 10 rolls off of this first shooter. We did bring some money back to the rack. We actually made $79 off of that roll. So we are about $30 away from what our goal is, $32, $33 away from our goal for the day. If I would have taken the money off the table, I would have definitely been at goal. Good morning, Mike. What happens to the dice crossing after they hit? That happens to me all the time. That is a regular thing for me, Mike. And thanks for the let me know what that was, George. Okay, wrote that down. What happens is one of the dice is landing flat, the other one's landing on the edge a little bit. So it digs into the table and it flies. So it's actually landing on this edge and it crosses over. Another thing would be if it hits on this edge and it flies into the wall and then back. So that is a regular thing for me though, with the dice crossing, and that usually does not happen until after it touches the table. If it crosses in midair, then you have a grip issue and a release issue. So that's the 2 things that you can kind of look for. So are they crossing in the air? And that's not a good thing if that happens. Are they crossing after they touch the table? So you got to kind of watch the two things to see what's going on. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I was accurate in that description. And we'll go $10 on the pass line bet again. And we're going to go back to our 3-2-3-6 to start off everything. So we'll start off right back in the beginning. That was a double pitch, so I have to make sure that I be careful with the finger placement on the dice, making sure that my center finger or my middle finger is center on the dice. So we got roll number 11 coming up here, and we're going to go 3-2-3-6 to start off with. And we're going to call that all bets set, dice out. I'm looking to see if I get a 3 or a 4 on top of the dice for the results here. Dice out. Ooh, that was a terrible throw. That was a mechanical issue. That was terrible mechanics. And when I threw it, I pulled it off to the right a little bit, and a little bit low energy. So 1, 6, 7. It's a come out 7, come out winner on the pass line, natural. So we're going to go back to that 3-2-3-6. I really cannot count that one into the decision factor. Good morning, SJ. So that's one thing that I need to be careful with. So that was a single pitch and an implosion. Implosion off the left die and a single pitch on the right die. So we're going to put a cross line on there. So we had a 1-6, and I'm just going to put a line on there. My notes, so that way I know that was a mechanical issue. Roll number 12 coming up again, 3-2-3-6. We're going to stick with that $10 pass line bet. We're going to call that all bets set here. 27 people watching here. No problem there, Mike. So George is saying 5-3-1-3. Let's try that one once. They're hitting and crossing. Good. Good. At least you're aware enough to know and watch that then. So we're going to go 5-3-1-3 with our dice set. 5-3-1-3. So we're quarter turning back towards us. Okay, got it. Okay, let's go dice out. Ooh, terrible landing zone there, guys. 2-5-7. So that is another come out winner, natural, pass line winner. And that one was my dice flying too close to the back wall, so I missed the landing zone on that one. So I'm going to put another mechanical issue on that one because that was my fault, in my opinion. Let's go again back to that 5-3-1-3. That was a 5-2 that we had. So we had a primary and an explosion on the dice. So that's what that one was. Roll number 13 coming up here. Guys, do not work the come outs here. I will say that all the time. We had a good start here, but do not work the come outs. Uncle Hoku send that rebuy through again. For some reason, they deny it on my side, but I will prove it when I see it. So thumb action, so not releasing the thumb, okay? Good catch. And dice out. Dust to win goes 7-7-7, again the 3 real jackpot. So what George is saying there is not to push with my thumb when I release the dice. Here we go, dice out. And we got a 4-1-5 horse and buggy. So it's marked it down as a 4-1-5. Let me see what that was. Yeah, 5-3. So that was a single pitch. And we had a 1-3, so primary. So we had a single pitch on that one. And anyhow, we're going to go 160 across bet level this time again. And this time I'm not going to forget to put the odds on the table. So we've got $25 on the 4, 9, and 10. We got 30 on that 6 and 8. We got $15 pass line odds. And let's set the dice here. And that was, I think we're going to stick with this 5, 4, 5, 1. Yep, good. Quarter turn is a 3, 5, 6, 5. Got her. Okay, so 3, 5, 6, 5 is the dice set. 3, 5, 6, 5. Roll number 14. All bets set. Dice out. And we got a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. And the dice went into the back wall with a little bit of high energy, but not bad. They landed very close to the back wall, so that was nice. And we'll mark it as a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. We're going to go 1 unit across on our bets. So that's going to bring it up to $40 or $30 on the 4, 9, and 10. We got $20 on the pass line, 36 on the 6 and 8. And I should. No, we're going to bring our bets down here, guys, because we're at goal. We're actually $10 over goal, $20 over goal. So that's going to give us $20 to play with here. Let's go down to felt. So we have a $10 pass line bet. Let's go $12 on the 6 and 8. We're going to go $6 on the 6 and 8. Because that is table minimum there. And we are at goal exactly $150 in the rack, so we are not going to dip below this. So $10 pass line bet, $6 on a 6 and 8, and we're going to start building our fun money up now here. So again, we're going to roll these dice back. And we got a 4-1, 4-5, quarter turned to a 6-4, 2-4. And we'll call that our bet set. Dice up. Ooh, that was a high energy left eye. But we have a 6-8 Duracell 8. So that is nice. That gives 1 hit here for us. And since we're on the inside numbers, I'm going to pick up that 9 for $5. So that way we have all the inside numbers covered here. And then we'll start trend betting upwards from there. So we're actually $2 in the profit in the rack, or above goal in the rack. That was a 6-8, so we'll record that on my piece of paper here. And again, we are going to go with a 6-2. We got a 4-6, 4-2. We'll roll it back towards us, 1-4-5-4. So George is saying 4-6-4-2. So okay, let's stick with that. 4-6-4-2. So roll number 16 for today, and we'll go all bets set. Okay, we're on 4-6-4-2. Dice out. Ooh, high energy again. This is our first outside number, kind of. We have the 1-3-4 of the Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So we got a 4. First time we've hit that for the day. And again, I missed my landing zone that time by about 2 or 3 inches long on that one. That's going to be no help for us here. Dusted one is to the cage. So I didn't see a 3 or 4. You are correct in that, George. So that is why we did not. Okay, I got that now. And this time we did see a 3 on this one. So let's roll these back. Got a 1, got a 3. This is going to be a 5-1-5-3 dice set. Yep, good. 5-1-5-3. And we're going to call that all bets set right away. And dice out. So a little game here going on of trying to figure this out. And hopefully everybody's kind of figuring out a little bit as we're going here. What George and I are doing this little dance here. Dice out. And we got a 6-1-7. That was, to me, a mechanical issue. I do not think there was a dice setting issue at all. I was a little bit hesitant on my throw. Just that little split-second hesitation was enough to throw it off, in my opinion. So we came up with a 6-7, 6-1-7. Ouch. And I'm going to continue rolling here, everyone, for your benefit. I made go of 150 or $100 today, $102 actually. So I am totally cool with the money situation. So we're just going to keep on entering in. I'm going to practice the throwing. We're going to go with roll number 18 here. So far we got an SOR of 8.5 today, which is a okay, a little bit better than average, but not as good as I want it to be. 4.3 SRR going forward so far. We're going to go back to 3-2-3-6 to start off with again. And George wants me to switch to a hardway set. So let's go to hardway set. I'm going to make a note in here that we're going to hardways. And hardways I can interpret a little bit easier. We'll go 5-4-5-4. And we're going to call that all bets set. Dice out. So the blue collar craps part of the portion of the program today was met. Medium to low bankroll buy-in and a medium to low profit go. So we made 10% profit today. Dice out. And we got a 5-3. That would be the great 8. That's a single pitch of the dice. So these I can read pretty easy. But the 3 V's, the 2 V's, and cross 6s, I really have to work on my interpretation. That's why we're writing them down. So that way I know what's going on. 5-3 was that result. Roll number 19 coming up. So again, we'll go back 5-4-5-4. And we'll call it all bets set here. Good morning, Waylon. And we'll go dice out. A little bit long on the landing zone again. This time we got a hard 8 square pair. So that is a primary front face. Again, we'll go 5-4-5-4 again. And then the last one was a 4-4. Roll number 20 coming up. 26 people still watching. We got 15 likes. Okay, we're going to switch back to the 3V again. 3236. Dice Coach says switch back, Joe. So 3236. And if I remember correctly in the video, he said that on-axis throws with that hard way is not a good thing sometimes, because if that double pitch can come very easily, and that's not a good thing. So all bets set. Mike goes, George, are you making your recommendations from Coaster? I'm not sure what that means, but okay, dice out. So for anybody that doesn't know, George has a matrix, and I'll pop onto that matrix really quick here after this throw. They did cross on us. We have a 2-2 hard for the Ian double deuce. So this is the matrix right here that George came up with that gives you things that you can do for your dice throws. So he takes things in two dice combinations. So one throw, two throws, you do the crossover, and it gives you recommendations on what you should do going forward. So if you guys want, you can go back and you can screenshot that. We got a 2-2 on that last one. And let me see if I can guess this one without looking at the recommendations. And I believe we're going to go to a 1-2-4-2, right? Oh, wrong I am. So we're going to turn these in. There we go. So we got a 2-4-6-4. I don't know how we got that one here. 2-4-6-4. That's what we'll go with. I'm not sure why that was, but 2-4-6-4. This is roll number 21. And we'll go dice out. Okay, I see what we're doing. Okay, so we're on our 3V dice, so we're just going to quarter turn back. So we're going to quarter turn both of them backwards. Okay, good. So 2-4-6-4 and dice out. So I'm going to be looking for a 3 or a 4 on top here. And we got neither, but we got a 1-5 KitchenAid mixer. Roll number 22 coming up here. So I have a 4-1-4-5. Yep, 4-1-4-5 is what we're at. Good. So we are in agreement there. And we'll call that all bets set here. And dice out. That right die stuck, guys, and did not go down any further. The left die hit. 5-2 Bruce. So that comes to the end of that shooter there. We're going to go at least one more shooter here. We'll go to shooter number 4. Again, we'll go back to that 3-2-3-6. That last one was a 4-1-4-5. So we're looking for a 3 or 4 on top. We got neither. And that again was because of that right die stuck into the table layout. Good morning, Mike. And again, I'm not doing any betting. We already made goal here. That was not my shot. So back to the 3236 here. We'll call that all bets set. It's still got 10 people in Crapsee. Still got 24 people watching. 18 likes we're up to now. And let's see what the leaderboard looks like here. So Dice Glider's coming in at first place here with $5,000. Lazy Dog, 3 Kilo. Frida's there. George is up there. Church, Stealth, Coffee Land, Press Regress, Alfredo, JR. So quite a few people up in the top 10 there. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. And we have a 617 on come out. That was a little bit low, a little bit high energy there. They bounced up pretty high in the back wall. Well, so no matter what the dice land on, they always turn away from the 4, 10, or 7. Crazy if you think about it. So again, 3, 2, 3, 6. And that was a 6, 1. So we had an explosion. That was a come out winner, by the way. Explosion on the left die. And that was a single pitch on the right die. So that is what it is. We'll call it all bets set. We're going to go to 2464. And this is going to be roll number 24. So 3236 was a 6-1. Roll number 24 is going to be a Good Morning Demon Dog Chris, 2464. So 2464. And that's just rolling the dice back 1/4 turn on both dice. And we'll go dice out. So we're still looking for a point here on shooter number 4. And we got a 538, the Great 8. And that one, I did like the landing zone. I did like the energy level. I do like the way it went into the back wall. And we see a 3 on top, so that's a good thing. Roll 5. So I am guessing a 2646. 2646 is what we'll try here. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. Dice are not setting up square. There we go. And we got a 628 Duracell 8. So we're back on those inside numbers again. And that was a buckshot of the point. So we had a 6-2 on that one. This is reroll number 26 coming up here. We'll go with a 1454. George is saying a 5131. Okay, we'll try that one. It's the 5131. And I think I might possibly know what that was, why he came up with that. No, he's saying a 4154. So let me go back to begin so I know what I'm doing here. So we had a 6-2 is what we threw. Roll it back. We'll go 6 on the inside, 2 on the inside. And he's saying go to 1454. So just rolling our dice back to us. So I was correct. Okay. So 1454, the original one that I came up with. Okay, awesome. We'll go all bets set here. Dice out. Dice split apart just slightly. My fingers and they left my hand. But we have a 415 horse and buggy. You can feel that when you release it sometimes. It just splits apart by a hair, and we got lucky on that one. But we're expecting a 4-1. Aces are 4-1. That's exactly what we got, George. So that's pretty amazing. We can call that 27, roll 27 coming up. Again, we will go with 3565. And we'll call that all bets set. 3565 is the dice set. And again, guys, in about 2 or 3 weeks, when I get the black belt program put together, the black belt level program together, I will explain to you guys a little bit more in detail what I'm doing and how this is affecting the rolls and the dice setting and all that stuff. Hopefully, I'll have a 100% grasp on it. Dice out. Dice did split apart when it landed. We have a 5-6 mid-bow yo. That is Cheeto coming to us from above. So that is our first horn number, I think, that we've thrown pretty much for the entire day. No, it is the first horn number. We have not thrown any 2s, 3s, 10s, 11s, or 12s until that one right there the entire day. And that is out of 27 throws. So that's not the norm. So we had a what did we have? We had a 5-6, and we are looking for a 2 or a 5. So that 5 showed up. So that is a good thing. So we're looking at a 2-4-1-4, I believe. So 2-4-1-4. And we're going to call that all bet set. Finally hit and nobody is home, he goes. So let's go all bet set here. Dice out. And we got a 5-5 hard 10 Old Bay bushel. And I was not looking for that, so this is what I think we're going to do. Roll 29 coming up. Let me see if I'm correct. I'm not going to look at the screen until I get the new set here. And we'll do this. So I think it's going to be a 6-5-4-5, correct? So go back to the original sets. So we said 4-5, quarter to a 2-4-1-4. which we did on that last one, and go back to the original set. So 5, 6, 5, 4. So 5, 6, 5, 4, which is an upside down 2V, by the way. And we'll call it all bet set. And dice out. And we got a 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy. So the last one was a 5, 6, 5, 4. We're expecting 5, 6, 5, 4. We're expecting that was a 2V dice set, and we got a 1, 4. So that was a explosion of the left die, 5, 4. And that was a single pitch on the right. Middle finger, George says, okay. So 1, 6 will bring him back. We got a 1 and a 4. So, no, that is not right. 1 and a 5. There we go. And I believe we're going to go with a 6, 4, 2, 4. Waylon's question is if I'm having better luck changing sets every roll. What I'm trying to do right now, Waylon, is I'm trying to stick on the 3V, 2V, and cross sixes set, doing a rhythm rolling style of doing the dice. And it actually is doing pretty well on this. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get down a method that George is trying to teach right now. And I'm trying to get it down within the next couple of weeks. So when I get to the black belt level program, I'll be able to explain it to everybody what we're doing and what we can work on so it can become second nature for everybody. And today's the first day that I'm kind of trying to do it. I'm guessing on my own with George's guidance, and he's correcting as I go here. But that was a come out our pass line winner in that last one. So we're going to be looking for a new point. So 2, 1, 2, 4. So we're going to 2V, okay? 2, 1, 2, 4. This is going to be roll number 30 coming up. 2, 1, 2, 4. And we'll go all bet set. Look for a new point and dice out. Wow, that was terrible, guys. I landed like here when my landing zone's supposed to be up here. So we're about 3, 4 inches away. But we have OMC Craps, all the dots and all the spots. That's our second horn number for the day. So that is a midnight. It's a pass line loser if you're playing the pass line. Come out loser. So we're going to go back. So we're going to go back to the 2, 1, 2, 4 because that was totally a mechanical issue. And guys, when you're doing the dice setting and you're analyzing the results in that, you have to first of all ask yourself, is that a good shot? Is that something that you are actually trying to do on a consistent basis? And if it is, then you can kind of analyze what's going on. If you have a terrible throw or something's off, then that is something that you want to kind of push that one aside and move on to the next and try to get the next throw right. Good morning, Marble Fork, and we'll go all bet set here. Lace out. And here we go. And we have a 134. That's the Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So 134. So the weather is a little bit warmer today. It's about 15 degrees warmer than it was yesterday. But we're still below 10 degrees. Good morning, Bam. You're so welcome there, Bam. So we have the 134. We'll bring it back. I got a 3 in the inside. It's 2V in the bottom. So we got J and G, says Marble Fork. The 214 gave us a 314, or 134. So we got roll number 31. The point is 4. And we were on a 2124, which was a regular 2V. So we're going to stick with this 5153 and dice out. Now we're looking for a 2 or a 5 on top. Dice did cross on me. We have another 314, Big Joe from Crapsee Journey, and Big Joe from Wisconsin. So let's mark that down. What was our dice setting at last? And I forgot what it was. I'll have to go back and watch it. So we got another 314. This time was reversed. That was a 5 something. I don't know what was that. So roll number 32 coming up. Roll this back. So we're going to go 2, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 2, 1. So George is saying a 3, 1, 3, 5. 3, 5, 1, 5. I'm sorry. 3, 5, 1, 5. So that's just turning the dice away from us. 1/4 turn on both sides. All bets set. So you have 3, 5, 1, 5. And we got a 4, 2, 6. That is a Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So we are definitely pounding those inside numbers today. 4 4s, 4 5s, 4 6s, 8 8s, 4 9s, and then only 1 for the rest up, and then there's nothing below 4. So pretty amazing rolls today so far. And we're going to go to a 3 1 5 1 dice set. That last one was a 4 2. Roll number 33 coming up here. So 3 1 5 1. So George is saying 4 6 2 6. Okay, so I rolled it the wrong way. You're right, George. I rolled it the wrong way. So 4 6 2 6. Again, we're going to be looking for a 6 or 1 on top. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. And George has worked his way into first place on the Crapsee leaderboard. Not by much, though. Dice Glider's coming in closely behind him in second place. And we got another 134 Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So we're definitely getting some repeat numbers, repeat dice combinations. And we have a 1 on top, so we're looking for a 1 at least. So we got a 1, 3. And we're going to go to a 1, 2, 3, 2. So my guess is of the 4, 6, 2, 6, he answers a 1, 5. So he was expecting either a 1 or 6 on top, and then another number to make it one of the inside numbers show here. But we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 2. And again, we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. That was a very low energy, but we have a 2, 4, 6. And that is another Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So again, starting to see, again, combinations show up repeatedly. That is our point, so we're going to get another point. And by the way, that was our 4-point fire bet, by the way, guys. So we are looking for a new point. So let's see if we can pick up a 9 here. Let me see if I can get the set here set. See if we can pick up a 9. No, we're not gonna do that. I'm lost here on what we need to do. 6, 4, 5, 6, 5. 6, 4. So we're going to quarter turn them each one in. Okay, so we'll go 6, 4, 6, 5. See if we can pick up a 9 and make that our new point. If we could do that, that is pretty freaking lucky. Let's rhythm roll to it, Joe. So, okay, I think I remember that part of your suggestions on the video. So we went boom, boom. Okay, so we quarter turned one direction both ways. Face out. Got the sister one. We had a 415 horse and buggy again. So we got the sister. Oh man, close, but no cigar. I was on the bottom side. Good morning, Biff. If you're just joining in here, Biff, we are changing the dice at pretty much every roll here. We're using the sim concept, if you will. What do we go to in that last one? 6, 4, 6, 5, and I'm missing a roll in here somewhere, but I'll go with this 4, 1. Find the groove. 5, 4, 5, 1 will get me there now. So we'll try that one once. 5, 4, 5, 1. So Biff, we're changing dice sets around. We're trying to do a thing called rhythm rolling here today, and I'm trying to get the method down and memorize it and down path, so that way I can hopefully be able to explain it to everybody in a very decent manner and make it blue collar crap style. So we'll go dice out. And all the stuff, if you're just joining in, George has been helping me tremendously over the last 2 days on trying to figure the style out. And we got a 2, 4, 6. Again, Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. And thus far, it is working very well for me with my style of throwing. So I can flash that spreadsheet right now if you'd like me to. Good morning, John. So running a little bit late, you are more than welcome to start whenever you want. I'm going to continue on until this row is done here. So hopefully that helps for your EF. You do a screenshot if you want of that. And we're going to go with a 6264 dice set here, I believe. And the last one was a 2-4 again. So roll number 38 coming up here. And we're going to go 6264. So this is the cross sixes, all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 3-6 center field 9. So that is the 9 that we were looking for before. Which would have been nice if we got that. And by the way, guys, that is the tall. We just hit the tall finally. So, and if you look at the rolls, guys, we still have not thrown a 2 or a 3. We've only thrown 1, 10, 1, 11, 1, 12 so far. So that is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They don't call George the Dice Mechanic for nothing, and I agree with that. So that is awesome. 369. Roll number 39 coming up here. And we'll go 5, 3, 5, 6. And we'll call that all bet set. 5, 3, 5, 6. Dice out. And we have a 2-2 hard for Ian Double Deuce. So that is a primary in the bottom. So what we're going to do on this one is I think it's a 3-2-1-2, correct, George? 3-2-1-2. So he wants me to go 4-2-4-1 and rhythm roll. So 4-2-4-1 and rhythm roll to it, okay? So we'll see if we can get that 3, and then we'll the 2s and the 12 is one that we cannot rhythm to, I guess. So 4-2-4-1. We'll call the all bet set. And we're working on getting the tall. Dice out. They split on me. Let's regrip them. There we go. A little bit high energy. We have another 4-5 hard 9 Big Mac. So we're on that 9 again. And we went with a 4-2, so there should be a 3 on top, which we did not. Yeah, we had a 4 on top, so that's fine also. So we had a 5-4-5 it was. So we're gonna go 4 on the inside. We got 5 on the inside. And that puts us at a 6-4-6-5. And we'll call that all bets set. George is saying a 1-5-1-4. 1-5-1-4. And all bets set. No, George, sorry. We got a 5-4 Big Mac hard 9 again. So a repeat number again. That was a terrible throw. The wrist must have been twisted because they both took off to the left. So let's go back again to that 1-5-1-4. That was a mechanical issue, I think, on that last throw. 1-5-1-4. And we got a 5-4-9 on that last one. So your roll number 42 coming up. We're on a heater. 1-5-1-4. And dice out. Let's go all bets set first. Dice out. And we got a 5-6 mid-mo yo. So we got the sister of what we were trying to throw. So if I have to guess, give me 1 second here. And I'm gonna do a wild guess here. So we got a 1-5-1-4. We got a 5-6. So roll number 43 coming up. And we were at a 1-5-1-4 before. So I'm gonna guess that we go 1-4-1-5. Australian ace deuce is what we're looking for. So I'm going to guess 1-4-1-5, George. Okay, we'll go all bet set. Dice out. Okay. 2-6-8, Duracell 8. And we're still in at 5 yet. We have not hit the point for a while. We did hit the 4-point fire bet today so far, though. So that was a 2-6-8. And I'm going to have to flip my piece of paper over here because we ran out of room. So rule number 44. Roll this dice back. We got a 2 on the inside. We got a 6 on the inside. 3, 2, 3, 6 is what we're back to. Let's do this one. So let's go. We're going to go with the 3-1-3-2 again. 3-1-3-2. And we'll call that all bet set. And we have 2-4-6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So it was a 2-4. So we had a 4 on top. Or roll 45. 2 and a 4. 6264 is what I have here. Let's do this again. We rolled those back in, so let's go 6365. So George is saying a 1424. So we'll go 6365. And all bets set. So we're looking for a 1 on top, and hopefully a 2 to go with it. Ah! I like it, guys. Magic aces, 112. We got lucky. So all we need to do is get that Australian ace deuce, the Alfredo sauce. Whoops. I entered the wrong one in Crapsee, guys. I apologize. Darn it. I'm thinking that I needed that, but it's, oh my God, that sucks. It's supposed to be a 112, so we got a 3 entered in Crapsee, so hopefully we can pick off that ace deuce, so we'll enter in a 112 and we'll be good to go then. So let's see if we can hit that ATS here. The last one that we went with is a 6365. We're going to go back to that 6365. Let's see if we can get that 5363 is what George is saying. So 5363. Okay, we'll give that a shot. 5363. So let's see if we can get the ace deuce here. All bets set. See if we can hit that all. Here we go. What the hell was that, Joe? That right die landed and it rolled backwards. The left one almost got to the back wall. So they're going to say, shooter, hit that back wall. 459, hard 9, Big Mac. We're going to go back to the same set, though, because that was a terrible throw. Roll number 47 here. On roll number 25 for the shooter. So we're going to go. Will made $8,600. Awesome. So 5363 is what we're going to go back to. And we're going to try to throw it the right way this time. And hit that I'm ready button, please, so we can go all bets set. We are at an SOR of 11.5 and SRR at 6.6. And we'll call that all bets set. That's out. Again, we're looking for that ace deuce so we can make them all. That's out. Five, 3, 8. Great 8. So that is a primary on that left die. And there's an implosion on the right die. Implosion on the right die. So go back again, 5363. The 5-3 result. Rule number 49 coming up. And Lazy Dog said I got the free shirt for a long roll. I think that's a free hat. It's a free hat at 20 some rolls. And 40 is a jacket, I believe, but yeah, it is what it is. 5363, dice out. Damn it, guys. Here is a 1. And here's a 3. A 314 Big Joe from Crapsee Journey. So I can't believe that the roll is going as long as it is because I am tired. Been up since 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. I'm getting past bedtime here. We rolled a 314. Roll number 50 coming up. A little bit more height with the dice. Ooh. I'm going to do something once here, guys. Okay, this is not something I recommend, but we're going to try something here once. We're going to go with the 2, 1, 2, 3 dice set. Which is a reverse of what we were using for our 3V dice sets. So we're just going to try something once here. 2, 1, 2, 3, which is our 2V dice set, but it's the opposite one of what we were using as far as the combinations are concerned. We'll see what happens with that. So 2, 1, 2, 3. You got a 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy. And I cannot believe that we still have got 26 people watching. Wow. So 1, 4, 5 horse and buggy. Good morning, Jen. I could have made 3 paychecks by now if I would have been betting. You're right, 100% on that. So 1, 4 is a double pitch. Again, 2, 1. 2, 3, and that was a 4, 1 we threw. So let's get rid of that double pitch there. Let's see if we can get a single pitch on either one. Let's switch it around. Let's go 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. That is actually, I think, going to be a better one here. So we're going to go 2, 3, 2, 1. Roll number 51 here, and this is roll number 28 of the shooter. And we'll go all bet set. I was going to leave now, says Marvel Fork. Well, I apologize to John here from Pro Craps. I do not want to chew into his time if I don't have to. Go dice out. Looking for the 2, 1, 3. Damn it. 4, 2, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. It's there, guys. I can feel it. I can feel it. We're 2 numbers off there. So 4, 2, 6. That is 8 times we've hit that 6. We've hit that 8 and 10 times today. 4, 2, 4, 6, and then double pitch to the 2, 1. Okay, I will try that. And you know what? I actually learned something here off of George's video, and we're gonna do something really quick here. So we're gonna go 4, 2. And this is gonna be trying to manipulate the dice a little bit like George did in his video. We're gonna go a little bit off center with our middle finger and see if that pulls it off. So 4, 2, 4, 6. Dice out. Here we go. That was mechanical. We got the opposite. We got the sister again. And we got a 6-5 Minmo-Yo. We're going to keep on that same dice set because that was mechanical, but that was a sister hit there. 6-5, and that might be a repeater that it was. Number 53. 4246 is what we're going to stick with, I think, because of that. So middle finger a little bit lower down. Now, I'm using that Erie style grip, George, so that's a little bit harder for me to do with the finger, middle finger down. 4246 is what we're going to. So let's go off center the other direction. And I'm going to call all bets set, and I'll get that entered before you guys see it live here on Crapsee. Dice out. And guys, we did not do it. With this time, we got a 4-6-10 Waylon's best friend win at N, Daddy Joe. So that is only the second 10 that we've thrown the entire day. So that was a single pitch of the dice. Roll number 54 coming up. Let's give it one more shot here to try to double pitch the dice here. 4246. Why is it that you can't double pitch it when you want to? But when you don't want it to, it double pitches all the time. Yeah, it's interesting. And we'll go dice out. Oh, I got another 6-4. So that is a consistent dice roll. For those of you betting along, you probably should start seeing a pretty decent bankroll coming back. Again, we met goal already, so we stopped betting a long, long time ago. And that is Big Ben Waylon's best friend, Wayne at N. Call number 54 coming up here. Oh my God, we're gonna go back. 3-2-5-4-5-4 gives me a 3-2. Try something once really quick here. So if I go 5-4-5-4, gives me a 3-2. Yeah, we're gonna try this once. I'm gonna go back to 5-4-5-4 hard reset just really quick. See what happens. This might have been a mistake here, but we'll give it a shot. And normally I throw one dice off axis a lot of times, so this might give me that what we're looking for here. Actually, we'll do this once. We're going to go one dice off axis, so we're going to go 5-4-4-2. 5-4-4-2. And I bet you this gets it right here. 5-4-4-2. We're close. We got a 4-2, 4-2-6. Kevin the Carpenter, 2x4 again. We're on roll number 33 coming up here. 2-4-2-1 or 2-4-2-1. How about if we go with 2-4-2-1? So that last one gave us a 4-2. Roll number 55 coming up. We got a 2-4-2-1. And we'll call that all bets set here. And dice out. Yeah, I don't care either, Jen. I'm just having fun with this. Again, I'm just having fun right now. Earlier on, for the first 2/3 to 3/4 of the video, I was trying to figure this out, the dice rolling, the rhythm rolling portion of it. And we got all bets set. 3, 6, 9, center field 9. Dice came down. If you guys saw that, I went a little bit higher with the trajectory on that throw. Dice came down. They were in unison, and they hit really tight together when they bounced up, and then they split off on that one. So we got another shot again. 3, 2, 4, 2, 1. So yeah, we're just having fun right now, Jen. I do agree with that. Shooters do fixate on stuff, but I'm just doing it to have fun right now. I really am. I'm more fixated on making sure that my mechanics are decent, and that I'm trying to reproduce everything that I'm doing on a table here. And then earlier on, we were working on the dice sets. Here we go, dice out. A little short on the landing zone, guys. We have magic aces again. 1, 1, 2. So again, guys, I'm not going to enter it in on Crapsee. Let's go at 1, 2. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 again on Crapsee, guys, because I entered it in wrong earlier on. Remember, we had the 1, 1, 2, and I entered it in as a 1, 1. So we're going to enter in the 1. We're going to enter in as a 1, 2, 3 again on Crapsee. So I apologize for that ahead of time here. What do you think, George? What do you think the next one should be here? Roll number 57 coming up. That was a repeater win, by the way, on that last one. Not a problem, George. Not a problem at all. You guys can catch it later on if you want. So we'll go back to 1, 2, 4. And I'm just going to stick with that for the rest until we get either that 3 or the 7. So dice out. And we got a 7. So we have a 2, 5, 7. And that is an ouch. That is the Bruce. 2, 5, 7 Bruce. So, hey, we didn't get it, but we had a hell of a roll. And thanks to George for helping me for the first 3/4 of it. So we got, let's go through our statistics. So for today, we had 4 shooters only. Wow, we had a 10 and a 35. We had a 7 and a 5. So we had decent shooters on pretty much most of them. Our strong numbers today were that 4, the 6, definitely the 8 and 9. We had an SOR of 14.3. We had an SRR of 8.1 with 3 come-out 7s. Box numbers were way off the charts today. Inside numbers were high. 4s and 10s were a little bit more expected. Come-out 7s were a little bit more than expected. Horns are low today. Fields were expected. Hardways are low. And definitely a light side of play today. Statistics for the brown belt, and this is through the end of yesterday. We had 4,041 throws for brown belt so far with a 9.59 SOR and a 6.89 SRR. But guys, I do appreciate everybody for following along here. Lasting as long as we have. We ended up with 24 likes at the end here. We still have over 20 people watching. John, thank you for the compliment, and sorry for the running over here on into your time. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, dear Cell. I do appreciate everybody for the positives here. But hey, guys, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Hopefully, we'll see you guys back tomorrow. Be safe and be